Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto. But Tinubu made the top 5. Now, I must clarify here that these rankings were sourced from the public. There wasn't a scientific formula involved. It was about public perception, and Tinubu is perceived to be extremely corrupt.
Those of una wey don't follow us for a long time for this page by now suppose sabi say we no get niche. Even though niche to some people na a very nice concept to get people to be hooked up to your page because they know say na this line of production you dey do. Me, I no get niche. I be all weather. Any news wey come my way, I go talk and analyze about them so that if you be the kind of person wey be say, you know, they like to they see one particular thing over and over again or one particular subject over and over again, you fit, subscribe or you fit follow us. Today you fit see comedy, tomorrow you fit see serious thing. And also make I warn you that for the fact say you see the first post for our page where you like, and because of that you follow us, the next post where you go see, you feel no like them, you feel can't hate me. But here, now analysis without sentiment. So I don't see one news where they happen for our country, Niger. And this woman, where I want make una watch, I like her reportage because the way she dey report news, I feel talk say without sentiment. When I've been watch her reportage about this war where they go on between Israel and Iran, the way she go report goes like this. Israel says blah blah blah. Iran says blah blah blah. Now so this one say, now so she dey report her news. So I see this news where she report about the corruption where they our own country from Paran Mock News page. I say okay, make I follow post this thing. And also I don't notice it since I start this reportage on the conflict, the war going on between Israel and Iran. I don't see it get a lot of views. I understand for one reason, a lot of people actually want to know what's going on. And I appreciate that you guys are watching it. A lot of you, of course, might believe that it's lies coming from Israel. A lot of you are actually believing what we're telling you. And wherever you stand, at least you are getting the information from us. So I thank and appreciate you for watching. And in one of those videos, person being comment say, I be hypocrite. So I know they talk about things where they go on for Nigeria, or I know talk about the buying where they go on for Benue, but instead I talk about, something where they go on for Israel. As I've been analyzed for that video, maybe not because the guy no say I they stay for Israel. So when I've been talk about that Benue, the video no even get reach like 300 views. But after that video, when I post about Israel, they get thousands of views. My question is why? Because a lot of when they watch the war, the analysis why they make from this about Israel and Iran, where a lot of them just they watch to criticize. A lot of them just they watch and make I hear another propaganda. But the one where they go on for our country, where I post, where person be accuse me say I know if it talk, I know they talk about them. Get views. In fact, this video where I dey make right now, make una watch am, come back tomorrow. If this video get up to 500 views, talk say I know they talk true. Why? Because the things wey concern our country, they like say una no really send, or una dey wait for only very dark black man to talk about them. To say na very dark black man talk about them, una go share, praise, hail am for talking about them. But when another person wey una no sabi talk about them, una happen to come to the video, I no say everybody where they talk about the injustice and the things where they go on for Nigeria, where they talk for the same goal and the same good where VDM they pursue. But una ignore our own. Why? Because nobody knows us. But anyways, make una watch this video.
Our next story is about corruption. This is a global problem. It plagues a number of countries, but some more than others. Among those at the top of the list is Nigeria. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation. It used to be Africa's biggest economy as well, but it has now slipped to 4th place. This slide is often linked to President Bola Tinubu, his economic policies and his reputation for corruption. Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto. But Tinubu made the top 5. Now I must clarify here that these rankings were sourced from the public. There wasn't a scientific formula involved. It was about public perception, and Tinubu is perceived to be extremely corrupt. So is his government. There are a number of reasons for this. Let me show you some of the latest examples, starting with the government. Nigeria has an anti-corruption agency. It is called the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This is Nigeria's watchdog. Its job is to tackle corruption, and technically they are doing that, but at home. Let's show you today's major headline. The EFCC has detained 10 of its own over some missing items. This statement was put out by the agency. You'll notice that they said some operational items could not be accounted for. Okay, that sounds like some missing equipment. But then the Nigerian press dug a little deeper, and it turns out that the operational items were jewelry and cash worth $350,000 to $400,000. What operations were they pulling off with all that jewelry? 10 EFCC officers were detained in Lagos. They are apparently answering questions. That is all that the commission has revealed. They haven't told the public who the corrupt officers are. I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but the very same commission usually does not follow this. They happily share the names of under trials, but suddenly the agency is shy about revealing the names of its own officers. And this has been quite a bad week for them. They were forced to make another announcement on Monday, telling the people that 27 other officers had been dismissed for fraudulent activities and misconduct. This is not a great look for Nigeria's anti-graft watchdog, and definitely not a good look for the Tinubu government. Bola Tinubu is 72 years old. He's been around for a while. He's a seasoned politician. So as you would expect, he has been linked to a number of scandals over the decades. One of the worst involved drug dealing. Tinubu allegedly held money from drug trafficking in his accounts. This was according to the US Justice Department. Tinubu, of course, never accepted the charges, but he did pay out a settlement worth $460,000. Now, these charges are old. No final verdict was reached. So let's put them aside for now. After all, people can supposedly change. So what has Tinubu been up to recently since he became president? Well, he was caught up in a fake diploma scandal for a while. There were allegedly some errors in his college certificate. Okay, mistakes happen, moving on. Then there was a major scandal involving a highway. Tinubu issued a $13 billion government contract to a company co-owned by his son. Tinubu is quite the caring father, apparently, but alas, most people do not see it that way. That is why he made it to the top 5 in the Corrupt Person of the Year award. The perception is quite prevalent, and reports say that he is quite vexed. He's even hired American lobbyists to clean up his image. He's reportedly paying them $2.7 million, though I wonder, is he paying from his own pocket or Nigeria's treasury?
All right, no be me talk more. If una want arrest anybody for defamation, make una find a woman who we talk on that TV reporter. You tell us the woman, an Indian woman. A lot of you maybe probably have heard this news before, because the news is not a current one, it's not a recent one. All those things they happened like I think last year, but I know it's not very recent. But anyways, why did I bring up this news? Because like I said, I know the person will be say I go dey put mouth for another person issue, and the one will really concern me, I go just overlook them. As long as I see this video, I go talk about them, because again, it bothers me. And I know, say a lot of Nigerians know this, but the point of this video is this. As a Nigerian, we all have to stand up to fight for our rights. Well, we wait for 2027 elections. Okay, as much as we are waiting, the question is, if God talks, okay, make everybody vote, say something will change in this election. I mean, we hear everybody hear the voice of God speak out from heaven, say, make we vote for our preferred candidate. Say, INEC no go rig election. Nobody go rig election. Say him, God himself, no go allow me this election. They say, make we go vote. The question be, who will you vote for? It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye for now.